Hey
Hi.
everybody, welcome to NFFB, the good audio edition.
Yeah, we fucked stuff up last week. Sorry.
I blame Andy.
I was fine. I purposely fucked
Sabotage. Sabotage.
John Reed, Andy Cosmo.
Cosmo, John Reed, Andy Cosmo.
So what chapter is it?
681.
What's the title?
Thought bombs.
I don't
No,
think that's
Kaguya's
the
tears.
Kaguya's tears.
I'm just gonna come out and say I wasn't wild about this chapter.
Okay.
I mean, I was saying earlier, I thought it was really cool that Reed predicted the whole maybe Kaguya or whoever changed what was written on the tablet to make Madara or
The entire
Uchiha
clan yeah.
do whatever.
Yeah, that Zetsu, was shown betraying Madara or whatever the hell Zetsu was supposed to be in the end. I guess the Sage of the Sixth Path's brother now. Who the fuck knows? He's changed sides so many times.
No, I think that is the brother, but I don't think that's the brother that helped stop Kaguya. I think that's like a third thing. Like, I think he was created in the moment she was sealed. That's what they said.
So
before she got sealed, he created this shadow demon thing.
It refers to itself as her child just because it's a creation.
Yeah, creation.
So
it's
you're
not
talking
even
about Zetsu.
The other brother.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, the other brother was they show right when she's all teary-eyed. That's the other brother. He looks kind of like a badass.
But yeah, obviously not badass enough to actually matter in the story.
Yeah, right. Like he doesn't get any story.
He gets the moon signal
If all of the information that we've been fed so far is from the Uchiha tablet and the Sage of the Six Paths, that stuff is wrong, and that even Madara got it wrong. Obviously, someone's been fucking with the history books.
The last 10 years of reading Naruto has been
which is why they need books. I mean, I don't know.
They have ninja scrolls, but apparently that's wrong.
Were we talking about that?
Years ago.
Yeah.
Seems like it's before you were married. Back when you were well, you weren't single, but you were
back when I was single
and hot. No, I don't know. It just seemed like they're like, oh yeah, it was never about the chakra fruit. It was always about giving my power to my sons, which I don't buy that. I don't know. It's just I don't know. It wasn't. It's not the problem. Is that someone said this is why she did it. It was there was a chapter that was hey, this is the secret history of the ninja world. Randomly. It's who's...
This is the Holy Grail. This is the
truth.
This is where...
Yeah, it's because here's the thing. Without that chapter, you'd been what the fuck is going on? But with that chapter, it was okay, this is still ridiculous, but I'm in. And then you find out that this completely information chapter, which is not told by a character, and is not from anyone's perspective, which could be altered.
It was told by Madara.
No,
that whole thing was told by Madara, yeah.
Oh. Yeah. I thought it was just a random, flashback thing.
No, it was him trying to lecture everyone about how he's super smart and he knows what's going on and everyone else is a bunch of assholes.
I like how that worked out for him.
Yeah, right?
Okay, alright, well then you go. There, I'm wrong. But, I'm tired of secret histories. I'm tired of,
There's a lot of that Aizen, effect going on where it's I was part of your life the entire time. Everything that you've done was because of me. Yeah, bruh.
That's a Japanese thing. I
didn't like it the first time with Obito.
Yeah, I didn't either.
And then when Madara did it, I thought it was crappy. And now I'm just tired of it. I'm getting really exhausted.
Even with the whole Akatsuki thing, where Pain was the leader, and then now he's actually not the leader, and it wasn't his idea. And
that's happened 5 times.
That's what I mean.
It's Obito's idea, and then it's not Obito's idea, it's Madara's idea, and it's not Madara's idea. And it's
idea.
But the Renegade was planted by Madara in Pain, it wasn't actually Pain's, or Nagato, and then Madara's yeah, those are actually my eyes. But it turns out that this was all Zetsu's plan,
Zetsu's not even the big bad, he's just the facilitator of...
Yeah, he's just a secretary.
It's a really good secretary.
Yeah. Okay, so we have you resurrecting at 12 o'clock and destruction of the world at 3:13.
But the ridiculous part was that he was going he was my plan worked perfectly, and there are certain details of that plan that just seem so fucking ridiculous. I'm going to show Kabuto Madara's body so that he's going to use Madara's body and scare Obito.
There's so many different variables that he couldn't have accounted for that just worked out. If I was Kaguya, I would be like, yeah, you know what? We got here and we made it, but you took a lot of fucking chances. Like, you rolled the dice and won a lot, but
that's
one
what
slip
Madara
up.
said
But
when
here's
he
the
got
thing, though, is that,
resurrected.
like,
Yeah.
all he had was time. Like, I mean, there are generations and generations of, like, you know, like the Senjus and the
Sure.
Uchias that just fucking killed each other because there was nothing.
Yeah,
Like,
but he only mentions talking to Ishia and Madara, and he's like, I
well, because
knew
he's like,
Madara.
I finally see that there's potential in Madara.
Madara
to, like,
is the
get
one
the
that
plan done.
was like, yeah, bro, yeah, bro.
And there's a word for that. Retcon. Real hard.
Yeah. I don't
That's
know.
okay.
I don't know.
I just don't like when there's like crazy stretches. One cool thing
Feels
turns
like a
out
lot of
that
crazy stretches.
Madara bit off a piece of Hashirama. So
that scene was a little brutal.
See, but that's what you thought was cool. Because I thought what was cool is that he like resurrected himself post death with Izanagi.
yeah, no, that was well, I mean,
Or was he doing Izanagi and then he resurrected? I don't know.
Yeah,
I was a little confused
like
on that
somehow
too.
from the grave he uses a technique that changes
Reality
history
and brings him
made
back to
not
like
actually-
Jesus, like.
What?
Like, and then he replaces his own body with a Kagabushin that nobody sees through. Nobody.
I mean, it's Madara we're talking about though. Like,
I know, but
What?
I don't know. I feel like, cause isn't it that like when you have a shadow clone, like they're actually really easy to destroy, or is that just from Naruto just making ridiculous amounts of them and like they're always easy to destroy and like, or is it like the
oh, that's
rule?
actually I actually even noticed this page.
Mm.
That's really cool that Hashirama, after he defeated Madara, like notices something's up on the top of the mountain, and then it turns out that it's
Black Setsu.
Black Zetsu like chilling up there, like, oh, I'm a weirdo.
Yeah, I'm a shadow thing.
I give Hashirama some more props.
I love how like the white Zetsus were actually just like a random byproduct
Yeah,
of
they're
like,
just like, yeah, this is a mistake.
you know, this is this
use
will
it.
work.
We'll
this
use
is,
it.
This is a thing. All right, yeah, let's keep this plan rolling. Like a lot of serendipity is happening in this plan. Like I don't know.
I like Sasuke's what'd you call it? His Silver Surfer surfboard.
Oh yeah, John said that. Yeah,
That's
it was-
pretty good.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. It's like, so yeah, Naruto can fly. The other one, he's,
Yeah, like he has like little
Like
silver,
black
oh, I
surf-
forgot
That's
that
one
I
of the-
can
one of the
do
black-
anything.
yeah,
It was one of the black spheres that, you know,
yeah.
he flattened out and turned into a platform.
Yeah, it's weird when you can do anything, and then you have something else that can also do anything. I like. How much
Together, they
does
can
that
do
one
anything.
teleportation spell look like something from Bleach? Like that actually looks like a Rancor
it
thing
does,
they
like,
open up.
Yeah, with the
Yeah, with like it's like reality
Yeah,
tearing.
Oh yeah.
It's ridiculous.
So the way manga streams explaining Madara's thing is that the
Like
Sharingan can like learn techniques and perform
Outside.
techniques
Outside
of
time. So like.
So
can
like
he-
Madara being dead doesn't restrict him to using ninjutsu, I guess, if he planned ahead for it.
So I'm gonna say this. What's stopping Madara from going back in time with this technique, like the Izanagi, not the Izanagi technique?
Well, it's not like time like that.
Oh.
I think it's more of, you know how it's almost how he can pre-program the eye to do things.
Oh, like how like Itachi.
So when
they said
Itachi-
Itachi taught him.
No, well, how Itachi had it programmed to attack any other Sharingan user with the Amaterasu, with Obito, and then how he also programmed the Crow to come out and use Shishui's eye.
Oh.
So
you're
basically,
saying he
Madara
taught
programmed
his
himself to
his
use Izanami
If
on
he
himself
died.
if he
Upon
died.
death.
Or Izanagi if he
to
died?
undo his
Yeah,
death.
to undo his
Okay.
death. Which is
This is much. You know what? That's fine.
Yeah.
That works out much
That
better.
makes it much more clear.
I actually really like that, and damn, Madara.
That's way better. That's way better than
See-
what I thought was happening.
See,
Yeah.
then that
Actually,
brings
that's
up
kinda clever.
But that gives me a whole nother issue right there, because
That's like the Horcrux.
yeah, exactly. And if Madara's on that level of like ingenuity and just like planning ahead and like knowing what to do and knowing ninjutsus, he didn't figure out that Black Zetsu wasn't his creation, or that he was sealed with some fucking thing that was gonna paralyze him. I feel like there was too many things that Madara overlooked. And it made
Oh
me-
man, I've been reading this book every week for 10 years, and I didn't figure out that Black Setsu was going to do that shit.
I mean, I didn't think that Black Setsu was gonna
Because all the
betray Madara.
information. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you're right.
All the information given to you is that like Madara created Black Zetsu.
and that Black Zetsu was loyal to him, so we couldn't have seen that coming. But I mean, we probably should have, because every other fucking time someone's been betrayed, it's by the guy that we thought he was cool with. So that should have been like a clear sign,
I guess.
But yeah, that was...
Maybe our mistake was that we thought it would end somewhere.
Yeah, right?
It's going to go like DBZ and it's just going to go on and on and on.
I mean, every time we think we get the final bad guy,
That's
there's someone new who just gets pulled out of a butt.
Izanagi's a little OP now that I'm thinking about it. Like,
well, you have to sacrifice your sight.
You have to sacrifice one eye.
One eye!
To not be
to
dead.
not die.
Yeah, to not die. I would give up an eye to die.
Yeah, like, that, like, oh, you gotta give up a finger, but you
pirate.
can live for another 50 years. And like,
Yeah, no, that Madara was the only one who thought to do that.
yeah,
It's
like,
kinda wild.
why is the Uchiha clan just not doing that? I mean, maybe there's that whole stigma of Izanagi and Izanami, so people knew that if they did something like that, people would automatically use Izanami on them. So it's just like, you don't fuck with death. But at the same time, like, I was dying, I'm like, fuck that shit.
Well, look at Sasuke used it, and he was just like, I'm gonna use this on Danzo because...
No, Danzo used it.
Oh, Danzo used it. Oh, God, it's been so long. How long ago was that? It was like 3 years ago?
Danzo was able to use it multiple times because he also had
all the
Senju cells,
Sharingans.
and he had Senju cells as well, so... Danzo was awesome on his next level shit, yeah.
Yeah, that's Danzo. He was a cool dude.
So then he sacrificed his right eye, rewrote reality, reviving himself, and replaced his corpse with the Kage Bunshin as a fake. But why did he do the Kage Bunshin?
Because
Just in case someone
went-
stumbled
yeah.
upon his body and was like, "Oh fuck, it's gone!"
Because
he replaced his dead body.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because he said like people would want to know the secrets of like the Sharingan, yeah.
Regurgitated his... God damn, yo. Madara's a beast.
Ugh.
He's thirsty.
Yeah. So yeah, and then he gets the... Man, this plan's ridiculous. He's like...
So right at the very end, are we still talking about the plan, or are we
No, the plan's fine. Oh, God.
The plan's real convoluted.
Yeah.
And yada yada.
I'm not mad at Madara's plan at all. Madara's
No,
plan
Madara's
actually
plan
fits.
Made stupid sense that Obito was able to pull it off anyway.
Yeah, but it's just Black Zetsu's is kind of a stretch. It's like there's so many little things that could have happened. Like, what if Obito were to rebel at some point? What if Naruto was able to get through to Obito? Like, there was so many little things that would have fucked this whole plan up.
It sounds like a plan that was created after it already succeeded.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, totally. It's like, so if I had to put another level on this thing that already happened. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That is a good point. It's just like I don't plan. If I was Black Zetsu and I was walking into a meeting with like you guys, and I'd be like, okay, guys, this is the plan to bring back Kaguya, and I laid it out for you, and it's like, because here's the thing, at this point, like in the beginning of the plan, there's no Obito, there was no Madara. He's like, I'm gonna wait for this guy to come along.
There's got to be a guy.
There's got to be a guy.
There's gonna be a guy.
He's gonna unlock it. He's gonna unlock the run again, and then okay, at that point, I'm gonna have him fight a Senju guy, make him bite his arm. Or no, it was like on the off chance he bites the arm, gets the cells, and then like you know.
But this whole time we need to make sure that he thinks that it's his idea.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I haven't figured that out, but we're gonna make it work.
You have to put it at the end though, because like it's like at first you just have to explain the plan, and then be like, by the way, we also make everyone go along with this plan and think it's a good idea.
And that that they thought of this whole plan and they're in control. That's the biggest thing. The fact that
everyone thinks
Zetsu got away with it, and everyone else thought that it was their plan or their motive or they were going to get something out of it just makes me like, The only thing that kind of worked for me was the rewriting of the Ninja Stone. I felt like that was
fine.
That was a big part that made sense.
I'm cool with that.
Sure.
But a lot of the other stuff, it's just like, I knew you were going to be born this day, and on that day, I was the one. Like, what if Obito didn't attack the village? What if the 4th Hokage didn't die? What if the 4th Hokage killed Obito? Like, there was so
Edo
many...
Tensei didn't exist when this plan came together.
I mean, I think that's one of the points that he had to have
possible.
adjusted. Because Edo Tensei existed once the 2nd Hokage was around, so I'm guessing that's when all this went into action, because Black Zetsu was following Madara at that point, so he must have known. He said that he's been recording.
He's been recording everything. Yeah.
We don't know when the second came up with
that
technique though.
After Madara came into the picture, I'm sure. Right?
Before or after Madara died?
Madara knew.
I guess he recognized it, yeah.
But Madara, you had to have known about Edo Tensei
enough.
because he said, like, this wretched technique.
Yeah.
Anyway, alright, so
end of the chapter.
Yeah. So now we go back to Naruto and Sasuke being like, we have to use this awesome mega sealing technique that no one talked about before.
Yeah, like, oh, let's use that technique. I feel like I've heard that so many times and they don't do a technique, but they have to do a technique now.
What if it's just like a clap?
Yeah,
they just go,
it's gonna be some sort of like
venture.
handshake, smooshy friendship power.
Yeah.
So what exactly does Naruto do? Does he just
Naruto
like
freaks the
throw it
fuck
off?
out.
Like no,
Yep.
not no.
He uses the power of no.
Like okay, I guess.
Yeah, and he's like, you're not a mom. A mom wouldn't do something like that, even though my mom's been dead and I never actually met her.
Like, is the sealing jutsu like something that the second Hokage or the first Hokage taught Sasuke, or is it just like the sealing jutsu that we learned back when we were at the academy?
No, it's something
to do with
from
the sixth path
sixth path guy.
Oh, they taught him. He taught him something specific.
Yeah, when it says the sealing jutsu, the panels
like,
are showing
the sun
Naruto
and
and
the moon on
Sasuke's
their
like
hands.
moon and sun hands.
So they just know how to just seal.
Apparently.
All right.
Yeah, it was all part of the plan.
Yeah.
Back from chapter 4.
Something's telling me this isn't gonna work. Because the Hokages are still on their way, so they're gonna have to play some role.
Some role, yeah. Yep.
So why don't they just use the Death Reaper seal and just pull out her soul?
Because her chakra level is
Because
on
she is the Death
Oh, that's
Reaper.
actually-
Bum,
yeah,
bum,
no.
bum. Because the Death Reaper is actually the other brother.
Also, it wouldn't really stop
Because
her from
something
doing
is
anything,
actually
'cause
something else.
That's probably
even if like they partially pulled
Next
out her soul,
time.
like she just can do sealing hand jutsus. But when the last time did we see a fucking guy make a seal at all?
Apparently nobody that needs to
Haku.
use seals.
Goat ram thing. Remember when that was the thing when you actually had to make this hand
It
signs?
was rad.
It
I
was
like the
rad.
hand signs.
And the
It
best
was
part
cool.
about it
there was
is
a rule system to this.
it separated like the good ninjas from like the mediocre ones because Itachi was able to do hand signs so fast that you like didn't even see him doing them.
Or just have him on his fingers. Like, yeah, didn't he have like certain jutsus just like hit to a finger?
Maybe.
I don't remember
I
that.
thought like each like all 10 of his fingers had like different jutsus you could use. Anyway, without doing like signs. Anyway, yeah.
They should just make a manga called Itachi.
I'd read it.
I'd read it.
I'd read at least.
Are we
30
still on
chapters
that
of it.
bandwagon?
Itachi's so amazing though.
Does that mean we're off of the ramen guy bandwagon? Because I got sick of that one.
I never was on that ramen
Alright.
guy. I like Sasuke and Itachi. I'm sorry. I like how they fight. Itachi more than Sasuke because Itachi thinks more than Sasuke.
Yeah.
But
I do like Itachi's fights. I think the fandom kind of builds him up as a Superman, but whatever.
yeah, but the thing is, the one thing is
The
he doesn't overestimate.
The manga also builds him up as pretty fucking legit.
Yeah, he doesn't overestimate himself and he doesn't underestimate the enemy, and that's a big thing because he goes into a battle like I can lose this, but I'm not going to because I'm not going to. Like I know you have a weakness. I'm gonna find it, and that's the end of that.
You play smart.
Yeah. Whereas Naruto and Sasuke are like, I have these awesome techniques. Oh shit, we're gonna beat up.
No.
And then it's like,
Do you ever wonder? I gotta wonder. Like I know, like Itachi was really sick, but he threw that fight with Sasuke in the end, right?
Yeah,
yeah, he did. Yeah, okay. Like it wasn't even close. Like
I mean, I think Sasuke definitely put up a fight, but if it really came down to it, I think Itachi would have straight slaughtered him.
yeah. It was like, I guess you're like good enough, maybe.
Well, even
Maybe.
that's basically what it was. He was always just trying to help Sasuke get stronger. Like, because when he comes back as a Neto Tensei, Sasuke is not even on the same level as Itachi. Itachi's still leading him and like telling him like, all right, do this, do that, do that. Like, I got this move. Just
Yeah.
chill out, man. I got this.
He's got the smarts.
Yeah, whereas Sasuke's
Yeah.
like, oh wait, you can do that with your eye? That's crazy. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. But back to the chapter.
Was there
I
anything
think
else to say about the chapter?
No, I'm just wrapping it up. I think that we can agree. I don't know about you guys. I'm sure there's people out there that love the whole like everything tied into each other. I think it was a stretch. Some parts kind of worked, other parts didn't. I liked more of Madara stuff than the Black Zetsu stuff. And I feel like the way they introduced Kaguya into this whole situation was a little bit forced.
Yeah, I don't feel like I know enough about her to really care about her as a villain.
At this point I almost want like Madara to figure out a way to like absorb her so he can come back. Like it's just I don't care about Kaguya. I feel like
It's
she's
such a weird Majin Buu thing.
she's like so OP and like if we want to compare it to Bleach with Aizen's whole like I did everything and I created. You still liked Aizen because he was built up the right way.
Yeah, you saw him all the way through the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they maybe.
Oh man, when they did that reveal that he was like the bad guy, like after like the
That
first.
was pretty good.
That was cool. Where he's like, yeah, I like tricked everyone thinking that I died.
Yeah,
like,
which was awesome. And then
that was a cool plan.
even the second time where he was like, yeah, I've actually been a part of like
Your
everything
life
that's
the whole
gone
time,
on this whole time. Because I'm just a G like that.
And I'm evil.
And with this chapter, I gave it to Madara when he first said with Obito, like, I kind of played a role in it. And I was like, I can kind of see Madara doing that. He needed certain tools. He manipulates people. Kind of a stretch, but whatever. We'll take it. But this time I'm just like, bruh.
It's too much.
We've seen that one a couple times already.
You're just like, you're at the limbo level of Inception.
just,
And you're just like, man,
yeah,
like.
it's just like, I need
you
to
reach
kick.
bottom dream level. Alright.
I'm still curious to see how it wraps up. I don't know that I'm
going to tell you how it wraps up.
Chomping at the bit.
They beat her somehow, and then everything's fine.
Or
is it? Or is there another level? Does the entire race of rabbit god people just come down from the sky?
6 more bad guys.
Oh my god! And then you just crack the Dragon Balls and.
What about the Dragon Balls?
No.
Ooh! Wow!
Yeah.
What's up with this?
Oh no!
It's not. It's.
It's this.
It's right there.
Oh god damn it! Well, the audio was better.
Oh no!
I don't know if it was like that the whole time. I think the sun started to set at some point. And
Alright, we're gonna review
right
it real
in the
quick.
eye.
If you guys see this, then it was tolerable. If you don't, then that means we recorded another video and you aren't seeing this anyway. So who am I talking to?
no one.
Bye guys.